Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard. How's it going, Francis?
I'm doing well. Francis Co. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I like my name, so I want you to make sure it's fucking proper.
Francisco?
Yeah.
Does anyone call you that? I don't think anyone calls you that.
No. My mom, the typical, when my mom was mad at me,
She would say Francisco?
she'd be like, Francisco.
I think I've heard your mom call you that.
My mom also called me Cisco for a while, which,
I
in
do remember
1999, I was pumped.
Yeah, because
You know.
you loved the Thong Song.
Hold on.
You loved the Thong Song.
Don't say that pointing fingers. The world loved the Thong Song. I didn't know what a thong was at that time, so I just liked it because it was a catchy tune.
Frank, we knew what a thong was.
You think in second grade we knew what a thong was?
Was that second grade?
Yeah, 1999, the thong song.
Probably.
I don't think I knew what a thong was.
Bro, we knew Lita. And we knew Lita had her thong hanging out of her
Lita wasn't really
jeans.
popular until 2001, Joey. At the time in 1999, if she was even there, she was with S.A. Rios, who she broke into the WWE, WWF at the time with.
Right.
And then she joined in with the Hardy Boys.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you, but I recently watched the TLC match from WrestleMania 17.
And it's still great.
And Lita pops out. I totally forgot that she shows up.
Oh, yeah, Lita.
And I was like, look at her. She's got her thong out.
Oh, yeah. Bro, that's all it took.
Oh,
That's
just a
all it
little
took.
piece of underwear.
A little bit. But the Thong Song it's an American staple.
Yes.
You know, he was in, Cisco blew up. He was in movies. Remember, there were other songs on that album, too.
I don't remember that.
Y'all people gonna make me unleash the dragon. You know, I don't really wanna unleash the dragon. He loved dragons, Cisco.
I think that you like Cisco more than a lot of people.
No, that was like the only two good songs on that album that I
Whoa,
remember.
sorry, Cisco.
I mean,
Yeah, he might be watching.
is Cisco still around?
Of course he's around.
Is his hair still silver?
It's not.
Can we
I think
look
it's
up
blonde.
I love how we're looking at the TV as if Ann thinks we're not asking him subtly.
It's just
Anytime Frankie has a question or says anything or goes like this, he's asking you.
I know, but also it's only when we're looking up stuff. I just want to see a recent image of Cisco. Yeah, Cisco Systems, by the way, Wi-Fi, you fucking ruined an American staple. Hip hop artist Cisco.
Have you never heard of Cisco?
I'm having trouble.
You've never heard of the Thong Song?
I've heard of that. I didn't know who sang it.
You didn't know? So who do you think sang it? God?
No, also not that.
How'd you get there?
Hip hop Cisco.
You spelled
That's-
Cisco like an idiot.
First of all, also, that's not Cisco.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Is that Klay Thompson in the first picture?
I don't know who that is. Type in
That's
SIS
Love and Hip Hop?
SISQO, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think there's a Q in there.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
Cisco.
Could have given me 1,000 tries. Wasn't
Is
it?
that actually? Wait, if that's actually Cisco,
What?
the hell? Type in Thong Song Cisco
That's
2025.
not Cisco, bro.
If that's Cisco today,
Why are you typing in Love and Hip Hop?
there he is.
That's Cisco,
That's
bro.
Cisco.
That was like a Hispanic man. It looked like
That was a yeah. I think that's Francisco. Cisco Thong Song, but type in 2025.
Cisco like that. 2025.
Cisco Thong Song 2025. Do
Never
we
gonna
have
find-
what is
never
happening?
gonna find it.
Oh, that's a
Maybe he's off the map. Oh, there he is.
This is
wait.
2025.
Teams up with the New York Philharmonic.
He did.
That can't be real. That can't be real.
I don't even know what is that. The Philharmonic
It's like a group of
harmonica.
no, but
Harmonic?
they're like legit musicians. Like you've never heard of
Right.
the Philharmonic? They do
Whoa,
like
dude! You ever hear Cisco hit those notes?
I
He's
know
a legit musician.
I know. Well, baby, that dong 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 dong.
Said I like the way you move that thing. That's a great
Is that
song.
Maya? Is that Cisco?
Frank, this is
What
also
is
an audio
going
show.
on?
I think we should ditch the Cisco.
All
for
right.
now.
I mean, wherever Cisco may be, I hope
In a good place.
he's doing well, and I hope he
He's
is
performing with
surrounded
the
by
Philharmonic.
dong dong dongs.
Right.
You know,
You loved that though. I
who
feel like.
didn't? Don't sleep on Cisco.
I'm not sleeping on Cisco.
Don't sleep on Cisco.
No, I'm saying everyone liked the thong song. It was a very popular song. I feel like you liked it a little bit more. Like you were like, "Yo, I love thongs."
Well, I think I felt cool because I watched the making. Remember when MTV was about music and it used to do the making of the video, and it was just like a 25-minute video of
women in thongs.
we're making something groundbreaking here, and it's like Cisco playing the drums on a butt on the beach,
Yeah. What's better than that?
and then at the end they'd be like the worldwide debut of the Thong Song video.
Yeah.
That shit came out and rocked my world as a little 7-year-old. Let me tell you.
Wow. I can't believe we were 7 years old that came out. I felt like I was older.
Maybe because you were like reading Playboys at that age.
I wasn't reading Playboys at 7, was I?
There was the one in like that alleyway behind your house.
I was 7?
I'm pretty sure we were 7 years old when we were looking at that.
First of all, no one's reading that. I was looking and analyzing. Okay, I just wanted to see a boob.
Then yeah, you probably did at that time.
Weird. The things that you do, you know? That was a weird time. And then we've obviously told these stories before, but for people who don't know, new viewers or whatever the case may be, there was a Playboy stuffed into the crack of an old garage at the top of my block that I would go and I don't know how it got there. I think my neighbor put it there. But we would go and be like, oh, and then we'd look at boobs and we shove it back into the crack.
We didn't want to take it. It was a communal Playboy.
It literally,
like anyone else wanted to go and get their
There was an urban legend. Oh, there's a Playboy in the crack of the old garage at the top of the block, and you can go get it. Like it was like being able to play with fossils of dinosaurs. And then around the block there was the pay phone that I would call 1-800 like
boobs piss.
And then they would be like
too many numbers, but you know what I meant too. You know.
But it'd be like, welcome to 1-800 boobs, and you just heard a woman saying something
yeah,
sexy.
yeah.
Like, oh my God.
We called one of those once on an episode where it was like 1-800 like
Frank,
shit
we called
butt.
100 of them.
Have we?
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you want to fucking do it? Yeah, give me your credit card. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, dude.
1-800 piss girl.
That's how people in the 80s and early 90s used to get off.
Phone sex?
It was like they had like chat rooms for fucking phone calls.
I'm sure that still exists.
Is it like a big industry, like a phone sex operator?
I don't know. Bro, you used to spend 1,000,000 hours a night with your girlfriends on the phone. You get it.
We weren't doing fucking like we weren't talking. I was talking about like, oh man, my fucking this chapter of Catcher in the Rye really sucks. You think we were going? You think we were doing like, so like, what are you wearing? And I'd be like,
Frank,
Scooby-Doo boxers.
Frank,
I
know that you've done.
No, I will tell you that like when I got older.
Yeah.
But like when I was like at that age where it would be like we stay on the phone all night. It was not that. It was just like, let's just sleep and keep the phone there.
I don't know. I think you're lying.
Why would I have to lie about that?
I don't know. When did you get a cell phone? I was at least 15 when I got a cell phone.
I can tell you when that whole like stay up all night on the phone thing was, and it was after I'd had the phone for a couple of years at that point.
Phone sex.
No, if we did, I'm being very honest.
You've never sexed on the phone with words?
Of course I have.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying at the time, that's not what it was just for like comfort.
I agree.
Of just like, I just want to know someone's there on the phone. And like if I roll over and it's like, you can hear someone, they're there.
Breathing and snoring and stuff.
Anna's looking at us like we're psychotic right now.
You've never stayed up all night on the phone with your girlfriend?
No, I have. I just don't believe he didn't ask for like a kiss or something. You know?
Oh, of course. I'd be like, give me a good night kiss.
Yeah, and then he'd be like, that's not a good one. Give me another one. Something like that. Or dial 3 if you like me or some shit.
It's honestly, it's not impossible, but I don't think that.
I know I'm acting like you're 11, but like, did you do that thing ever where you have your boy call another girl, but on a 3-way, but you're quiet to find out if she likes you?
No.
Bro, three-way call. He's 24 years old. Do you think they were doing that at that time? 3-way calls.
How old are you?
28.
24, exactly. Yeah, you're right. It's too far away.
The good old days of being able to just like
go up the block and look at a porno in a cracked garage.
Back as a child, I probably shouldn't label it that way, but like the atrocities of the world were so out of our mindset. We didn't, had a sight out of mind. We didn't care about that.
That was like all the way in Manhattan.
All the way across the river.
Yeah. But in Queens,
all we cared about, baby, just
is the souvlaki guy in the corner because I'm hungry.
Hell yeah.
Is Babalu who drives the ice cream truck coming around because I want some ice cream.
The Babalu and also got in trouble for cocaine, but we don't talk about that stuff.
Did he?
Yeah. But I mean, listen, I don't know what was in that great white shark popsicle, but it was delicious. Yeah. So I'll take 100 of them.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, that sounded like a little crazy, right? Because we always talk about how we went into the ice cream truck.
Yeah,
then you were like, yo, I don't know what was in that great white popsicle, but I had 100. Chill.
I mean, everyone remembers great white shark popsicles.
Those were whack. You like the wackest stuff.
They were delicious. They were lemon.
They were actually.
They were lemon.
Those are much better than the Ninja Turtle ones that you love so
Fuck
dearly.
you.
Oh no, the Tweety Bird.
Also fuck you.
Wait, which one's gray? Bugs Bunny.
Delicious. I still get it.
No, that one's the wackest one.
No.
They're all the same flavor, I think.
The
too.
people that hate the episodes where we're screaming are a little upset at us right now.
Fuck
yeah, fuck you guys.
We're talking about ice cream.
We love
here.
you. No, the Ninja Turtles. They've butchered my boys. Old Ninja Turtles were huge.
Can someone explain how hard it could possibly be to put the gumball eyes in the right place?
It's not because a person is doing it. It's a machine.
I know, but like, what? We don't care anymore.
I think, yeah, probably. I think that they probably don't care anymore.
I hate when I open it up and it's like, oh, we got an eye here and an eye here. What is this?
I mean, honestly, I am fully on board with just replacing those gumballs. They're not gum. I don't know
dust.
what they are. It's dust. So just take them out entirely and just put something in there, a blueberry flavored eyeball or something.
Yeah. Or like the eyes in a rabbit, a chocolate bunny. Those eyes are good.
Oh, I thought you meant
no, not an actual rabbit. Not an actual
you
rabbit.
went chocolate bunny.
Question though.
No.
Do you remember back in the day where it was like your keychain? It was good luck to have a rabbit's foot.
Yeah.
That wasn't a rabbit's foot, right?
I think it might have been, brother.
A real rabbit's foot.
I think it might have been.
And also, why is that good luck? That was so popular. I had one that was red.
I had one too. Well, yours was probably fake because rabbits are not red. I remember.
They could dye it.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I mean, Frank,
Due
I
to
don't
a
think anyone had...
superstition that originated from folklore, with some theory suggesting it might be linked to Hand of Glory, a severed hand of a hanged criminal, which was believed to bring luck in European tradition.
So this is what we were walking around with on our keys?
Yeah.
Type in a rabbit's foot keychain. We had these back in the day, and it was like a cool thing to have on your keychain. And my sister had a bunch.
Yeah,
See, it looked
dude.
like that, dude.
Yeah.
That was hanging off my keys.
Ew.
Where were they just... Oh, man.
But they weren't real. They were like
No,
plastic.
some of them look like they might have been.
The conviction. No. Some of them look like they were real. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. But yeah, see, I had like a red one or a pink one.
I had
or
one of
some
those.
shit.
I had one of those too. Or, I mean, at some point. I don't remember exactly when.
I think I won one at a fair.
Yeah, well, listen, the amount of stuff that I had from fairs, they were giving out goldfish, rabbit's feet, Xboxes.
They gave out.
It was a lot when the carnival or the fair or festival, whatever you guys called it, feast, some places called it, rolled into town, and that was a lawless section of the community at that point in time.
My mom hated that because me and Keith would come home with some animal, and she'd be like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
Came home with a hermit crab.
That sucks, dude.
Named it Miss Crabtree, and Keith wanted it to like run around and like open the thing, and then it just ran away.
How
Now that I'm
fast
thinking
could it
about
have
it-
gotten away?
Yo, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe my mom just fucking tossed it.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
oh,
was
it ran
gonna
away.
say. I was gonna say these things. Have you seen a hermit crab? How fast they move? They're pretty slow, brother.
Frank, I owned one.
Okay, then you should know that it was probably bullshit from the start.
Well, Mrs. Crabtree. Frank, I was a child.
Top speed 4 inches per second. That's what Joe measures in.
First of all, that's very fast. 4 inches per second?
1, 2, 3.
Whoa, dude. 4 inches is not.
I
that-
think 4
inches
inches
is like. Probably, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
don't
No,
really
your
fuck
mom
with these.
probably got rid of that thing and crushed it in the
Yeah, I don't know.
back alleyway or something.
I didn't even tell you. I had a dream about you.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad either.
Oh.
You were just in it.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
We were in a car.
So that means you're thinking about me.
I think so.
Oh. Well.
Let me tell the story.
Okay.
But we were in a car, and I was in the back seat. I don't remember if there was anyone driving, but you were sitting in the passenger seat.
Okay.
And then I was just going, I was trying to talk, but I couldn't.
Oh no.
Like it was like, I'm trying to talk.
Oh, what were you trying to say?
I was trying to get your attention so that you'd shake me and I'd wake up.
Okay.
So I was going, Frank!
I hate that part
But you
of the
wouldn't
dream.
hear me.
Oh no.
Because eventually I'd get it out, but it would be so low. So then the next time I try to yell, but it would be like, Frank!
Oh no.
You'd never fuck
This
me up.
now, if I am a dream expert,
Are you?
right now it sounds like it.
I bet.
I think this sounds like there might be something that you want to talk to me about, but you
Right.
may not feel.
Right.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, that I don't know. But
Oh.
that sounds like a good explanation.
Has there been something on your mind? Do you want to air it? We'll air it out right here in front of just me and you and whoever's watching.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
I hate that when it's just like, or like the one it's like you throw a punch and it's like,
Bro, I hate that.
Aw.
Or like you eventually throw it and it's like, oh, this is so, it's not going to hurt anybody.
Yeah. Ah.
It's like the worst feeling in the world to have that.
Oh, well, if you want to talk to me, brother, I'm all ears.
I don't really have it. I think I got it all out in the dream.
Oh, you got nothing out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of dreams, I saw this thing, and by I mean ant.
Yeah.
And it's a collection of 24 different. By the way, I couldn't even have told you 24 different ways to sleep.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I mean, I think we know what yours is, Joey.
Why don't we-
Joey's sleeping in 10.
I do not sleep
There's
that
almost
way.
no doubt in
Can
my
I
mind.
guess how you sleep and you guess how I sleep?
All right. Okay.
I'm going to guess that you sleep.
I already see mine, and I know you're not going to get it.
I think this one's a thumb.
I would say 22. That's how you sleep.
No, honestly.
No?
Close. I'm a 21. Definitely a 21.
What? It looks like you're in the middle of throwing a curveball. Literally, it was like you're
Fucking El Duque. Yeah.
about to throw
No,
something.
That's what I do. I bring my leg all the way, one leg all the way up, one down. I like to stretch it out, so there's
Yeah.
like a real difference between my legs.
I like that too.
And then I pull one arm under the pillow and I bring it close to me, and the other one stays like right here or right here or right here. You know, something in this area.
Gotcha.
Who in God's name is 10 if not you?
I don't know. That is like a crazy way to sleep.
I think because I've watched you sleep a lot lately, I would say that you're probably.
What?
I'm kidding. I would say, knowing you're probably. I don't hate a 3. I don't hate it.
I 3. Not all the time, but
see
I've
a
done
3.
3.
I see a 3. I see a 3. I also see a 17.
I was gonna say 17.
I told you.
The
I
only
told ya.
thing is
10 is
Actually,
like
no,
you've
no.
been through and seen some stuff.
17. I do, but I would. I think mostly I'm like a 2.
2 is pretty standard. That's I would imagine. Do you have what's your like fall asleep side? Because everyone has one side that they fall asleep.
I sleep on my right side
Okay.
or on my back.
Oh no.
I always wake up on my back.
So like 13? What is wrong with you?
No, I don't wake up with my hands on my side. But I'll tell you this: when I go on trips, and I usually share a room with Espo, he fucking sleeps like that, like he's in a coffin,
Yeah, he does. He
and
always
he doesn't
has.
move.
And
he's
he
like, I think
always
I'll go to
has.
sleep now,
Yeah, he always.
and I'm up.
I don't know who sleeps like 5 except for toddlers.
That looks like you got shot in the head.
That's
When you sleep, do you have an arm underneath the pillow?
yes.
At all times?
Yeah.
Doesn't your arm fall asleep?
No.
Your arm never falls asleep.
Sometimes it does, but not all.
How
the
do
time.
you how do you get the blood back in your arm if it falls asleep? You just shake it.
I shake it and I look at it.
You
because
look at it.
Bro, looking
You can feel it.
Looking at your hand when it's asleep, my brain is just like, I know it's my hand, but I can't feel that it's there. So whose hand is this? You know
Do you
what I'm
like
saying?
it? I love it.
A little bit.
When my
I
arm's
don't hate
asleep,
it.
I hang it off of the bed so that it's like I can feel the blood just like. But then you can feel it.
It's like
filling.
lubing up, coming back
Yeah.
to life.
Jesus, you're horny. No, it's like filling up my arm, and I was like, oh, and
Okay.
now I can move.
And
it
now you
again.
can throw an old timey punch? What the hell was
No,
that?
I'm just like getting the whole movement back.
I could sock it to you right now.
It is weird to feel like I can't make a fist.
I love whenever my hand falls asleep, I look at it and I'm just like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's my hand, but I guess just the way that my brain works, it can't compute that it's mine.
You ever try to hurt yourself?
I
Well,
do.
That's
I do.
not what I want.
I know what you're talking about.
But, like,
I've
your
had like my hands asleep and I bite my hand.
Oh, I would just do a pinch. I don't
Oh, I
bite
bite.
it.
I
I'm
do a
not
little
a
bite.
rabid animal.
I do a little bite. I
Hard
remember.
though? Wouldn't you be afraid?
No, I remember when we were kids, we'd be at the lake house. Bringing up Espo, his brother, he would. I don't know how, I remember how he would always sit crisscross applesauce style and play video games, and he would sit for so long that one of his legs would fall asleep. And I vividly remember this kid standing up and taking one of his legs and hitting the wall as hard as he could because his foot just had no feeling in it. It was the craziest thing.
That is weird.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. But
Jesus.
all right,
Come
10.
on, B.
Yeah. What did you fall asleep
16's
doing?
kind of crazy. Putting the pillow over your face. I have done that.
I know I have done that too. I do that only, but like it needs to be a pillow sandwich, and it needs to be cold pillow sandwich. I need to be the meat in this pillow.
Right.
You know.
I only do that if like it's very sunny in the room.
I also
Do you sleep with a sleep mask?
no.
I might want to start doing that.
Give it a shot. I mean, I'm sure there are companies now that are going to see this and be like, "We need Joe. We need him for sleeping."
Would you do it?
Yeah, but like I don't feel a specific way about it.
Do you wear pajamas? Pajamas?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
What are your pajamas?
It really depends. Like I have like pajama pants.
So you wear like Star Wars pants?
See, you know, this
like,
is
that's
a way
usually what
you're
pajama
asking.
pants
This
are.
is a very leading, presumptuous question.
No, I'm asking.
No, I don't have any Star Wars.
So
pajama
what do they
pants.
look like?
I do have a pair of Ninja Turtles ones. I do have a pair of.
Why
like,
are you getting angry at me if this is what you...
Because the way that you just assumed that I had
Well, I asked
them.
you a question and you're like, it depends. So I'm
I have
trying
like,
to get you to
I have
answer
like
me.
the classic pajama pants. It's like the plaid,
Plaid.
plaid. And then I have a pair from.
White family on Christmas. Is that what you're that's what
Well,
you're
we
saying?
have some of those around like Christmas and Halloween. We
yeah.
have like pajamas, like sets for the
Do you
family.
have like a shirt that
I don't
buttons up?
sleep like a fucking, like Archie Bunker.
Yeah, yeah.
With like a button up, I don't like, that's too much for me. But I have pajama pants. I also sleep, I don't know, do you do this? How many pillows do you sleep with? And I'm not meaning like on your head.
2.
Okay, how?
So they're stacked, but
This doesn't hurt your neck, brother?
yeah. So that's the thing. Like if I'm like sleeping on my back,
Yeah, like
they're
Nosferatu.
kind of stacked that way. But then eventually, I just have like a one of them is just by itself, and I'm laying on that when I wake up.
Okay, so I sleep with a pillow here, and then I do a perpendicular pillow that I kind of like put my leg over and I grab sometimes.
You put your leg around it.
Oh yeah.
Do you and Becca sleep
Yeah.
opposite ways?
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
I mean, she is like pull that image up one more time.
It's right there.
She is a full on like she will sleep like I'm trying to find it like 8. She is out.
Jesus.
She is out, brother. She like face down, out cold when she sleeps.
Okay.
I am a little more like I like to like I have like my whole setup.
You like you have a little.
I used to sleep with like a ton of pillows.
I used to have a body pillow. Loved that.
I have a king size pillow that kind of has taken that place.
Pillows come in sizes.
Yeah, of course I do.
What's a king size pillow?
a longer pillow?
Oh, it's like this.
Yeah, because king size beds
Oh, I see.
you
what
need
you're
longer.
saying.
So like a standard pillow is like this. A king size is like,
Got it.
you know,
You would put that between your legs.
I put it between my legs and like I have something to like wrap around, you know.
You cuddly little guy.
I am, but like Becca and I will fall asleep holding each other, but then like once we're asleep, it's time to sleep. We turn around and we do our thing, you know.
Right. Then it's the pillow's turn.
I love all these people that are just like oh, me and my couple, we cuddle all night, and it's like shut the fuck up, dude. No, you don't.
Too hot.
Not only too hot, but just like you sleep well as an individual.
Maybe.
You know, like I understand, like I'll roll over and like I'll put my arm on Becca and like like something like that. But like the people that hold each other and fall asleep.
I don't think anyone really does that besides those old people in Titanic who ended up dying.
You know who those people were?
No.
Those were the Macy's people.
Everything seemed to turn out fine for them.
Well, no, they died.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah, but they were like you
Those
heard.
were
Have
the-
you heard about this? So
old
that
people in
moment
the movie.
Titanic.
Those were
that moment in the movie where it's like the old man is lying on the bed with his wife and they're crying as the water's filling up. Heartbreaking.
Can we talk about that though for a second?
Get out.
Get up.
Get up.
Give it a
out.
shot.
Get-
Try.
Get up. Get out.
The
That's
water
all.
is pouring into this room. You don't try.
Yeah. Like I know it's like a noble thing.
Noble. You're not the captain.
Dude, I know. Well, no, that was crazy. But yeah, so that moment in the movie, it was the co-owners of Macy's were,
Wow.
him and his wife died on the ship when it sank in 1912. So that's what that was. Damn, Macy's. If only they had seen what happens to their store.
Right. There's a big one.
I think that was the one, and then it built out from there. Wasn't it the original Macy's, the one in New
Is
York?
that the big ass one?
I believe so.
It's a massive one.
Did they see when was the
Bro,
first?
Who gives a shit if it's the first one?
Did they ever
Jesus.
see? Did they ever see the parade? Bro, if they never saw their own parade, that's crazy.
The Macy's Day Parade?
Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I mean, they just sponsor it. It's not like their parade.
No, dude, it's their parade.
So those are their. They blow those up.
I don't know if they're blowing them up, but like it's their parade. Like this is your studio, and I am my own individual. You don't own me, bitch.
But like City Field isn't like City's Fields like thing. That's an interchangeable thing. That's like a sponsor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. I
That's
think
what
this
I
is
think
different, though. I'm very well versed in parades.
Are ya?
Yeah.
I would like to be in the fucking parade. What do we gotta do?
Absolutely not. Dude.
You don't want to be in the parade?
You want to wake up at 2 a.m. and start walking?
2 a.m.
Bro, they start prepping that shit in the wee hours of the morn.
We're not prep.
Well, if you're going to be in the parade, how are you going to be in the parade? Perform?
I just want to wave.
You got to do that stuff. Like, you need to get there early, dude.
No, not 2 a.m.
Yes.
No.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Yes. Frank, look at me. In Sync, that's performing at the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, isn't up at 2 a.m. rehearsing with the people blowing up the balloons.
They might be. Honestly, they might be.
is insane.
They might be.
It doesn't even make sense to do that.
Why?
Because the parade isn't until 11.
No, the parade starts at 8 a.m., Joey.
Santa doesn't come until 12.
Yeah, he comes at the end because he's the big attraction.
Exactly.
But they
They have to do the whole thing.
I know
2
people.
a.m.'s insane.
I
Even
know-
if it's 8 a.m.
You better stop.
6 hours.
You better cut it
No,
out.
because now you're wrong.
I know people. No, I know people that have done.
You know parade people.
Yes, I know people because you could volunteer 8:30 a.m. Okay, I know. First of all, crazy. That's what they use to promote it. With
What
that
the
float.
hell is even
That's
that?
terrifying. Is that from Outlanders?
It might be.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him. He really wants to know.
I know people. So you can volunteer to be a person that holds the balloons.
That's so different than a performer.
If anything, those people would need to be there later than the performers.
Wait, volunteers are holding the balloons?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. That's a big responsibility.
Bro, and they're big balloons.
Bro, what if you just as
A crew let go of it. You're
if
probably
you were just
in.
like, yo, just on the count of 10. 10. Way too many. At the count of
Out
3.
of 400. We're gonna let go.
Just let it go. It's crazy. They're towed by
Trucks are driven by members of the union, but like the people that are walking, you can sign up to do it.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are.
The strings are probably bullshit at this point.
I
I don't think those people are holding them down. That
think
says they're towed by trucks. That makes way more sense.
So I think it's like trucks, and then there are people that are literally holding a string and they're waving.
Yeah, but I think that's more for show than anything. It's not like you could like let it
Maybe
go.
I don't know the inner workings of the balloon management at the Thanksgiving Day
Really?
parade.
Because you seem to know the itinerary.
I mean, yeah. So I know people that have done it, and they're like, "Oh, it's 3 a.m. I have to be on the west side of fucking Central Park because they're blowing up all the balloons now."
Yeah, him and Justin Timberlake are over there. He's warming up his vocals. He's holding the string.
I think that you are vastly misguided
Yeah.
on what the inner workings of a. You know what, Macy's? Why don't we host next year
What?
the parade?
How do you even host a parade?
I think. Well, normally it's like the Good Morning America or Good Day New York people, and they do like, and now coming down the street. Oh wow, 26 years of memories. Pikachu is now joined by his nice little friend Eevee. Crazy, I just completely misgendered Pikachu, but like that's who does. It's like Hoda Kotb and the other lady.
Hoda and Jenna? I don't know.
I don't
My
know.
mama loves them.
Of course.
They talked about us when we did the Pop-Tart thing, and my mama lost it.
Yeah, remember one of them was just like, I like the unfrosted chocolate. Psychopathy.
Fired.
Psychopathy.
Fired.
Absolute insanity.
Well, regardless, we have sponsors right now. So.
Okay.
Let's get to the first sponsors for today. The first one being SeatGeek. How you doing? All right, SeatGeek is where you're going to get all your tickets. You want to go to a Broadway play? You want to go to a basketball game? You want to go to a football game? You want to go to a hockey game? Any sports game? You get where I'm going with this? You can get it through SeatGeek, okay? I've been using them for years. I love their interface, I should say. You go onto their app and you can see tickets. They are color coded, so if they're dark green, that means it's a really good ticket. If it's dark red, probably should stay away from that. You're paying a little too much for your ticket there. So I like that there's that transparency there. You can go download SeatGeek right now. We're going to save you some money on your next batch of tickets, okay? Go to SeatGeek. Download the app and use the code BASEMENT2025 for 10% off of your next set of tickets with SeatGeek, okay? That is 10% off any tickets with the promo code BASEMENT2025. So if you want to go to something really nice, you want to take your friends to it, you could save yourself 10%. Don't forget that code is BASEMENT2025. So go download the app or go to the website, whatever it is, use the code at checkout, BASEMENT2025, okay? And this podcast is also sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy, is customizable. You can talk to a therapist, once a week or once every other week or once a month or whatever it is. You can do so with BetterHelp. They have licensed therapists in, all over their app. 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties, so you can find the right fit for you. They make it very easy to switch from therapist to therapist so that you're finding the right fit, which is important. And I think that everyone should be in therapy. It's something that I've been doing for years now. I think that it's extremely helpful. And yeah, so go check it out. If you want to dive into the world of therapy, you can do so with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/basementyard. Today, you will save 10% off your first month. All right? BetterHelp.com/basementyard. That is 10% off your first month when you use that code. So get to it, folks. BetterHelp.com/basementyard. 10% off. You're welcome.
And whatever journey you're on, let us come along that journey with you. And how do you do that? Well, patreon.com/thebasementyard. We thank all of our people that have loved and supported us and continue to push us to be better versions of ourselves, right, Dad? That have brought us to where we are today. And in addition, we want to thank our patrons over at patreon.com/thebasementyard. If you sign up for that first tier, you get weekly episodes 1 week in advance. And then that second tier, you get triple exclusive if Joe's on it, episodes, I'm kidding, maybe we'll get Ant's feet on there, you never know, where every single Friday at 7 a.m. So you could start and end your week with the Basement Yard. We thank you guys so much for supporting us. We are really having some really cool opportunities because of everyone, not just our patrons, but Patreon is a way to support us directly. So again, patreon.com/thebasementyard. And folks, for any of our friends that are coming to, first of all, we got back from Vancouver, had an awesome time. Penn State, you guys were really great. We had some really, really, really cool times so far this year at those shows. And we're getting ready for those Europe shows, okay? So Scotland, London, Ireland, we're coming for you, okay? And if you're coming to any of those shows, go to thebasementyard.com/submit. There's a portion of the shows that we like to be interactive. We talk with you guys. So if you go to that link, you tell us what show you're coming to, you answer some questions. There are some prompts on there. You answer some of them, and then maybe if they're fun or interesting or whatever, we'll pull them out. We'll talk to you, about you, whatever. If you want to be kept anonymous, that's fine too. Or you can just not do it if you don't feel comfortable. So go check it out at thebasementyard.com/submit. Those shows that are there, we added a third London show. That's it. Those are the shows that we're doing over in Europe. So go check it out. If you haven't gotten those tickets to that third London show, try to grab them, snag them before they go away. All right? We're really excited to see you guys. And yeah, let's rock and roll, baby.
Let's rock and roll.
I wanted to check in on you because, well, you had your dream where it sounds like something that you wanted to say, get off your chest, but you can't. Again, safe space. You can tell me and talk to me about anything. I did want to check in with you and ask if you're okay, though, because I know this has been a pretty tough time.
What's the joke?
There's no joke, dude. I know you openly speak about how just from top to bottom, experience the moment you walk in and out. Hooters has been one of your favorite establishments ever. And
that's the joke? First of all, you've been in Hooters way more times than I have.
Well, first of all, yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Hooters. Oh, no, I'm not.
You love Hooters.
First of all, love is a strong word.
You're one of those guys who walks into it, you're like, give me the atomic ones.
Yep. Yeah, I was. Absolutely, I was.
I mean,
hot sauce is hot sauce, bitch. You get hot sauce wherever you go. It depends.
You were trying to impress the Hooter girls.
You think? Hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever you're about to say, yes.
I'm gonna withdraw what I was gonna say.
That's why you wore your finest double XL football T-shirt.
I could understand.
Football T-shirt.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Kick me in the front teeth.
Hard to miss.
You're running with this thing.
I don't know. Yeah, why? I don't know why. You have great teeth.
Can I say that's crazy? Can we say something?
think so.
I didn't even know they served shrimp at Hooters.
If anyone has ever gotten anything other than chicken wings at Hooters, crazy, right?
Shrimp. What?
I don't think I've ever gotten anything other than chicken wings. Like, forget about even burgers. Like, it's crazy to me. Who goes to Hooters and it's just like, let me get a burger?
Yeah, no, you got to get the wings.
Well, right now it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get anything because I wanted to check in because apparently they filed for bankruptcy. Are you okay?
I'm good. What does I just realized
That the O's are owl eyes.
Oh, I was gonna say they look like boobs.
Oh, well, maybe that too, but also they're the eyes of the owl.
Right. No,
Hooters,
that I knew.
The Hooters mascot
Yeah, it was
is
like,
not the women being objectified for your money. It's an owl, brother.
No. That's of course what they're doing.
Yeah, we know that.
Do you remember when we were younger? It was like, oh no, it's fine now. Like this was progression back in the day. It was like, no, it's fine. We don't. You don't even need big tits to work here anymore.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's right. They were just like, we're now allowing anyone to apply.
Any hot girl.
Massive tits, big tits, just like regular tits.
As long as you're willing to wear the underwear that's riding in your ass, we don't care how big your tits are.
Also, I think at a time, didn't they, and this is funny that I know this, but like, I think that they like, it was the women that worked there wore short shorts.
Yeah.
And then they added like leggings to it.
Oh,
Like brown leggings.
well, like, yeah, they were like nude.
Like nude colored leggings or something like that.
I mean, I don't know that I've been there and it was like raw leg.
I'm sure we have at the time. You
I
think in
can't remember.
2008 they were that progressive? Where they were just like, you know what, ladies?
Put some leggings
Hooters
on.
is going to throw you a bone here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to speak ill of the establishment Hooters. We don't know.
It's because you love it so much.
No.
You love Hooters.
I'm just saying, we are so far 1 for 1 with successfully reviving a popular restaurant chain.
1 for 1 for taking credit, for sure.
I mean, if it's the American way, that's the way I'm going to do it. That's
Right.
taking credit for something you talk about once on a podcast.
What does bankruptcy really mean?
That means they start liquidating their assets and figuring out ways to stop losing as much money as they are spending.
I know, but that doesn't mean that like they're going away.
I know. So there's different types. There's different like filing. There's different chapters, I believe. I remember looking this up
Yeah.
when I was looking up.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11 is just like, we are not like going away completely, but like we're going to start restructuring.
Can't pay all our bills.
Well, bro, look at Red Lobster. They're doing well. They're kind of a success story thanks to us.
Not their new CEO. Not that.
Yeah, not the progressive new CEO that's like trying to find ways to like. So Chapter 7, discharge in Chapter 7 releases debtors from their personal debts, whatever. What's 11? Why do they not have the most coolest type? 11.
Oh, it's a repayment plan. So a 7 is like, wait, yeah, I don't know. Whatever, dude. Bankruptcy.
Yeah. So do we commit to helping Hooters or like?
You'd love that. Let's go get atomic wings.
No,
it's not even spicy.
Listen, my time at Hooters is long gone. I haven't been to one since like 2016.
Not that long ago.
I mean, maybe honestly, probably before that. Maybe like 20.
Now that we laughed. Yeah. Let's
2014.
Let's back it up.
Those 2 years are massive for me.
Yeah. I think the last time that I went, I was with you. I've only been to Hooters like twice.
I've been several times, and I think I've told this because my fraternity used to do an event at Hooters.
Right.
It was all you can eat wings, and it was like, you thinking of rushing? Come hang out with a bunch of guys eating
Hooters.
wings, eating at Hooters.
Did you go to like ever I guess that's a stupid question. Was it ever like a hangout spot? Like, did they have TVs?
I think they did, yeah. I don't remember. It's possible I have. Like, just being like, yo, bros, what are we doing tonight? You want to go crush some wings at Hooters and watch the game?
If you had to go eat wings somewhere, where would it be?
You're going to make fun of me for this, potentially. Well, you've never been to Buffalo Wild Wings.
I
A
don't
lot
know
of
if that's a
people
good
talk
answer.
shit about their wings, myself included. Their wings are like not the worst I've ever had in my entire life.
And you're a flat or a drum?
I prefer a flat over a drum.
Yeah.
You know?
Me too.
It's just good. Dude, Buffalo Wild Wings and like it's not awful. Like it's not the worst wings I've ever had in my entire life.
They're usually very big places, right? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, yeah, because they do what it's like. You know, it's like bro culture. It's like there's wings, there's beer, there's sports. We don't have the tits like Hooters, but come on in anyway.
Yeah.
That's their whole thing.
You know what gets me every time?
Tits?
No. Well, but a beer tower.
I am a slut for a beer tower,
Dude, if you put beer
in a
something
giant
tall,
cylindrical shape.
it doesn't matter how much it costs. I'm finishing it. This is a challenge.
Yeah. Bro, there was like that it was like 2012 to like 2015. Every place was just like, we have beer towers now.
Got me.
I was in.
I'm in there.
I was super in. I didn't hate them.
I haven't been to a place that's offered a beer tower since I think you were with me when we were in Vegas and got it. Were you there?
Yes, I was. Yeah, when we went to the pizza place.
The pizza place.
We got like, and they were like $30. It was
Crush
like,
it.
it was like you can get a beer for $8 or you can get 10 for 30.
Do you think people do beer towers at weddings? But fill it with like champagne. Dude.
That's genius. That's so
Forget
genius.
a centerpiece.
Oh.
Beer, champagne towers.
I like this. I'm going to get married all over again.
Let's get champagne towers
Well,
in the middle of every
Where we
table.
were supposed to get married, they had built into the walls, they had beer taps. That sounds pretty cool too. I will say this is cooler when you can see your beer.
Yeah.
I like beer like that I could see.
I like when it's like labeled. It's like at the top.
It's like,
oh, you're
keep
kind of
going.
fucked up. You're super fucked up. Where's my keys? Where's my keys is not what I meant to say, by the way.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Where's my? That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say like,
Should,
where's
like,
my
take
shoes?
my keys.
Take
Although
my
that should be way higher to the top too. No, we had my brothers had that mug from like Spencer's, and it was like a giant mug that held like 8 beers. Or no, not maybe like 4 beers. And it was just like, I know what you're going to tell. We'll get to that soon. And the first one was just like, you're a novice. Keep drinking. Whoa, look at the dress on you. Really being fucked up to people that decide they want to wear dresses from other genders. Genders are so, it's all over the place. And then the last one was just like, sorry, drunk, I'm not an officer or something like that.
Dude, there was
You just go ahead. Go ahead.
maybe 2 summers.
2?
4?
4?
I don't know how many.
Try like 10.
10 summers where Frank refused to drink beer unless it was in a boot glass.
Yeah.
And or you'd wear the helmet.
The helmet?
You loved gadgets.
I had a lot. It was a thing. For birthday, my sister would get me a beer gadget. I had a ton of them.
You had so many gadgets.
But
Inspector Gadget.
I had the hat that with the 2 straws that came out. In concept, a great idea. In execution, piss poor, because then I had to like
Yeah.
I couldn't I had to turn around very slow.
This kid would drink out of a boot all night.
And so I saw Beer Fest, and I was like, this is my whole personality.
this is the coolest thing I've ever
This
seen
is
in
the
my life.
coolest thing I've ever seen. So someone, I don't even remember, and I know I really pray that my father, I don't know why I pray that he still has it, but
You pray that he has your boot?
dear God,
Dear God, please.
please tell me Daddy has my boot.
Anything, I'll do anything for my
Anything
boot.
for my glass beer drinker.
What?
Yeah, but it held three cans of beer, and it was legit. Like the whole turn it thing was legit. Because if not, the bubble would fucking smack you in the face.
Dude, just insane. Insane. It was crazy.
You wanted me to get started? We
don't
lived
even
in
know
the
how to answer that.
prime time of like Spencer's Gifts drinking paraphernalia. We had the Bongzilla.
The beer pong table.
We
that
had the
lasted
beer pong
forever.
table that not only lasted forever, we brought it with us to several dozen places.
It may be still leaning against your house in Connecticut.
It might. I honestly, knowing my dad, if it's there, he's kept it.
Also, knowing me, it's probably covered with my urine because I've peed next to your house a billion times.
Oh yeah. I will say this thing was built basically out of cardboard. I don't know how, if it's still around, there's no way it opens up and operates.
Yeah, no.
That thing was something else, man. It was like the professional beer pong 8-foot table.
Yeah.
That in the middle it had like the.
Yeah, there was a guy like this, and you're like, all right, it's like the NBA.
It was good times. Good
Good
times.
times. What's
Beer-
better than a couple of
You
drinking
know what?
games?
Let's do an episode where we get 2 beer towers
Frank.
and we do a beer tower race. It holds like 6 beers, Joey. We will be okay. Maybe
Frank.
not in a full episode. Maybe that's more of a standing out of studios thing.
Frank.
Greg, do me a favor. Can you expense 2 beer towers for me, please?
Frank, can I say
6.
something? Can I say something? And I want to be. This is being. I'm breaking down the wall right here. Okay.
Break the walls down.
Like Chris Jericho. Don't interrupt me real quick. I just want to get this off. Frank.
You want to get off?
Yeah. You just did it. Frank is not an idea guy. Admittedly, right?
Yeah, fully admit.
Most of the time, I will say that his ideas are next level bad, right? Just unbelievably horrible.
Like what?
That beer tower idea may have erased your entire past. That is an incredible idea.
Yes!
Get 2 beer towers in here, and we should just crush them. That would be amazing. I would love that.
Jokes aside.
And we have to write stuff on it.
We have to write stuff like, this is the levels. Look up the drinking beer levels. Look them up.
We should have like...
Look up drinking glass, big drinking glass that has levels that are insulting.
Hey, man, just look up beer tower. That are insulting.
Because they're like almost like borderline homophobic, like the old ones. It'll just be like, you swallow,
I think go to Amazon and type in beer tower.
I mean, no.
Really?
Beer tower, we could get. That's easy.
Okay.
But we have to,
Frank wants to be degraded, apparently. Drink your beer, you whore.
Yeah.
Oh, what is
my
this?
God, they think he's alien.
They think I'm a
Yeah. Well, while we're doing that, we have some more sponsors for this week.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'm so excited you said that. I had a good idea.
Interruption. Okay, we have Squarespace. Squarespace is where you're going to build your website. Okay, they're a platform that they're going to offer all the tools you need to build and operate a successful website. I've said it before, your website is sometimes your first impression, so it is very important. If you have a great product but your website is then people are kind of going to be a little, iffy about purchasing or whatever it is. But yeah, with Squarespace, they have a bunch of templates that will help you get jump started in building a great looking website. All you have to do is switch out the text and some photos and stuff, and then you have your amazing looking website with Squarespace. And not only that, but they also have a lot of tools that will help you optimize your traffic. It will let you know where the traffic is coming from, and with that you can allocate your marketing funds or whatever it is. So it's a very helpful tool. And yeah, you can go to squarespace.com/basement and you will save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain using the code basement. Okay. That is squarespace.com/basement and you will save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or a domain using that code basement. So a lot of people have used Squarespace and they reached out and they were like, hey, love this stuff. So for those out there who want a website or you need, you want to build something, you got an e-commerce business, you got to do it with Squarespace. That's the only one that we use, okay? We also have ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click instantly to book an appointment. This is true. Before ZocDoc was even a sponsor on this, I used them because I had no idea how to even book a doctor after I was off of my parents' insurance. I was like, I have my own insurance, but I don't know who takes it or whatever it is. That's very confusing, at least here in New York it is. So I looked online and I found ZocDoc. You put in your insurance, you put in like what kind of care you need, whether it be a primary care physician or a specialist or anything like that. Then you hit search. It'll show you the ones in your area and their next available appointments. And like I said, they are patient reviewed. So a score out of 5, these people are not paying for those reviews. It is patients who had a good experience so you can read the reviews and say, okay, this person is a good doctor. They have availability tomorrow or even today at some point. So that's ZocDoc. So it's great. It's a free app and website where you can do that. So stop putting off all those doctor's appointments. Go to ZocDoc.com/basement to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That is ZocDoc.com/basement. ZocDoc.com/basement. And lastly here, we have Kickoff, okay? Kickoff is going to help you build your credit. You can start building your credit immediately for only $1 for your first month. With AutoPay, you never have to worry about missing a payment. So you can build your credit in your sleep. But for people that may have accidentally missed a payment or something like that in the past, and you really messed up your credit, this is a good way to try and help build your credit. There's no credit check involved. You can sign up in minutes from your phone. Cancel anytime. It's the #1 credit building app out there. It has over 100,000 positive reviews on the App Store, and 98% of them are 5 stars. So people are loving Kickoff. So go check out Kickoff if you want to help build your credit up, or maybe it's just not where it could be and you want to take it to the next level. Go check out Kickoff. Offer applies to new customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Point stat based on Equifax VantageScore 3.0 changes for Kickoff users starting under 600 who made their first on-time payment between January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit activity outside Kickoff can have an impact on your credit. Individual results may vary. But go to getkickoff.com/basement today. That is getkickoff.com/basement. Okay, getkikkoff.com/basement. So it's Kickoff without the C. All right, enjoy. Wow. Okay. Get the beer towers. What's going on over there?
Serious talk now.
Oh, you're
Well, first
okay.
of all, can you just look up big beer mug with comical things written on it?
Sure.
Just look at that real quick.
You're so adamant about being degraded by your beer mugs.
But also, it's time to talk about something serious.
Go ahead.
No.
We don't have to do this now, Frank.
We'll do it eventually.
What are you
What's
upset
that one
about?
say? What's it? Titties and beer? What's that to the right? I don't always. To the left. Down. To the left.
It's cool.
Left.
Yeah, no, we have a show to
That
do. It's
one.
fine.
What's it say? I don't always think about titties and beers. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Such a sick.
Are you satisfied now? You're satisfied?
No, it's time to talk about something serious. So, you guys have asked. We have listened.
Are you talking about me?
The Beef Boys are back. Joey and Frankie, the Beef Boys, are back. A lot of people often love our coverage of beef. How you're all over beef. Anytime there's beef,
We both just ate a beef stick.
separate beef sticks. Let's make that very clear.
Yeah.
And they came out of a box.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe's beef stick. You ate yours in the bathroom for some reason. I will say.
I don't even get that joke. Oh, you thought I was shoving a beef stick in my ass. Got it. Okay.
The Beef Boys are back, and this one hits close to home now, Joe. So look at some of the other beefs that we've covered. We've been all over the Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez beef.
I remember that.
You remember that beef? The Rizzler and Baby Gronk.
Yeah.
Quite the thing going on there.
Yeah.
Now we've got Boy Meets World beef.
Got it.
Beef Boys meets Boy Meets World beef.
I see what you're doing. Okay.
Have you heard about this?
I know
Heard
they're
about this?
I heard they're Topanga's like upset about something or some shit. I don't really know what it is now.
All right. So in summary, basically, so
Summarize.
that's what I was gonna do.
Do it.
I was gonna do it.
Okay.
So if you had a popular like kids show or Disney show or whatever in like the 90s or early 2000s, like a lot of them have podcasts now. Remember there was like Ned's Declassified. Chrissy Carlson Romano has one. She just got shot in the face. Now there's the what? You hear about that? She was on. I'm glad she's okay. She was on a shooting.
Shot in the face?
She was on a hunting trip and she got shot in the face. She's okay, thank
With
God.
a gun in the face?
Like a shooting gun, like a.
They're all shooting guns.
like a hunting one, the ones that like spray, the one that like Dick Cheney he shot someone with.
Oh, like pellets.
Pellets, yeah, they hunt
Dude,
quail.
still.
Yeah, dude, it was scary. She posted a picture. I was like, holy shit.
Is she all right?
she seems okay. She posted a picture saying like, I'm good.
Okay, you tried to glaze over someone getting shot in the face.
You can't say glaze and then shot in the face, Joey. That's really out of left field.
I mean, you can if you don't do that.
That's really out of left field. But so there's a Boy Meets World podcast, and it's the three of the heaviest hitters on the show. You got Topanga, you got Hunter. What was his name? Will Hunter?
Ben Savage. Nope.
No, that's Corey.
His name is
Ben something Hunter. Hunter. You know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
The guy that was in Cabin
the
Fever.
cool hair.
Yeah, the one whose dad didn't love him.
He's like, I'm poor, but I wear leather jackets.
Yes. Very expensive leather jacket,
Yeah.
may I add.
And then And then he's like, he got adopted by the teacher who drives a Harley.
Sean Hunter. There we go. Ryder
Hunter.
Strong. Great name, by
That's
the
a
way.
sick name.
And then Will Friedle. Friedle. Forgive me if I'm butchering the
Oh,
pronunciation.
and the older brother.
Yeah. So they have a podcast where they just talk, like life, happiness, joy. I love it. I'm all about it.
Okay.
Another one of the stars from, I don't know about stars, a woman that was on the show with them. They had her on, and her and Topanga just started fucking beefing, dude.
Who was on which one?
Her
of
name
the
is,
show?
there it is, Maitland Ward. I don't remember who she played in the show.
Scroll down.
She was...
the redhead.
The redheaded actress, yeah.
Who was with the other guy?
I don't remember who she's with.
The guy who looks like he's this other guy who's the brother's roommate.
I don't remember that. But so she gets on and she's just like, they start going back and forth. Dude.
Why?
So the story is that Maitland Ward was like upset. She thought that the other people from the show were upset because she was getting a lot of attention. And Topanga's like, yo, let's like verbally brawl right now. Let me say something.
Yeah.
There are a few things in life that are just American and beloved to their core. Okay? I'm not a fan, but
Apple pie.
apple pie. Okay?
Bald eagles.
Bald eagles.
Sparklers.
Fireworks. I mean, I think we got them from the Chinese, but
We did.
all right, sparklers. Maybe they're ours now.
I meant like these sparklers, not the club sparklers.
Yeah, not the ones that come out with bottles, and it
This.
says a sign that says like, you're 32, oldie.
Yeah. Oldie. Okay.
Other things. Anything
American that you can think of?
a really dumb looking USA hat.
Okay.
He's wearing one.
Okay.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Very American.
How do we glaze over hot dogs?
Here's a question. Clowns? Is that an American thing?
I think
Did we invent clowns?
No. Mimes. France. Those were the first
Those
clowns.
aren't clowns.
Are they? Who invented
Mimes
clowns?
aren't clowns. Those are very different.
Who invented clowns?
I think that we
Ancient
invented.
Rome, ancient Egypt, and other cultures.
Those are jesters. Nope, that's a clown.
Yeah,
that's a picture
that's
of
a clown, brother.
That's
Full
a
on clown.
But
But
damn.
few things that are just to their core American and beloved. Topanga?
Really? You think Topanga?
Bro,
I love Topanga.
exactly.
One of my first crushes.
Exactly.
Did you have a crush on Topanga?
Of course, who didn't?
I had a crush on Topanga
She's
too.
beautiful,
Yeah.
it was at the time.
And she's so mature.
She always had her
step
head on
ahead.
straight, Like
Yeah.
Corey was being an idiot.
Yeah, he was such a bastard.
He was such a little
sometimes.
bitch.
He was a bitch.
He was.
He was a bitch.
He was.
And she was there to be like, dude.
And
quit
Sean's
being a
in the
bitch.
corner with a leather jacket, like.
Also a
My
little
dad
bit.
hates me.
Yeah, he was. Well, he doesn't even know. I don't think he knows his dad or whatever.
Well, if your dad doesn't know you, chances are they hate you.
Yeah, he had a lot of more stuff going on. Corey was a bitch because he had a loving family, a great house.
Great house.
What are you complaining
massive,
about?
Bro,
A lovely
massive house.
and a lovely lady. What are you complaining about?
What's there to complain about?
Your fucking best friend's basically homeless, dude.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
a little bit of a bitch too, but he has more stuff to complain about.
It's just Topanga. You don't go after Topanga. That's the rule.
I agree.
That is the rule of life.
It's also a fun name to say, Topanga.
Topanga. If you go after Topanga, this boy
He's pointing at himself.
is gonna make sure you meet the afterworld.
Just kill?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
You don't attack Topanga, dude.
What did she say?
She said why don't we talk? So Topanga was just like, yo, be in Topanga. She's like, let's talk offline so we can squash any beef.
Right.
Topanga,
That's maturity. Right
very
there.
maturity.
Yeah, Mr. Feeney would be proud.
Very maturity. And Maitland Ward was like, nah, save it for the fuck. I'm coming to the podcast and we'll talk there.
Oh, she wanted to air it out.
She wanted to air it out. And she
Okay.
was like, it'll be good for ratings. And Topanga dropped one of the coldest lines I've ever heard, dude.
Oh, fuck.
So Maitland was just like, yo, you were upset because I was getting all this attention in 2014. And Topanga goes, I was on the cover of Maxim in 2014.
Damn. That's crazy. But can we say this?
No?
She wasn't wrong. It did do good for ratings. We're talking about
That's
it.
right. That is.
Maitland knows what she's talking about. Maybe cut her in on that deal.
That is right. She's not incorrect, but you don't go after Topanga.
Yeah, dude.
That's just like
Maybe they should fight on the undercard of a Jake Paul fight that no one wants to watch. I'm just kidding, dude.
Topanga's very maturity, so like I
Yeah.
feel like she's probably taken boxing or like Taibo or something like that.
What is Taibo?
I think it's a fun mix of working out and dancing.
Taibo.
Yeah.
So what's Tai Chi is
Tai Chi
like
is
energy
different.
movements.
Yup.
This kind of thing.
Yes.
Also, isn't this so weird that growing up, everyone had that one dude in the neighborhood who would randomly, you'd be like, is that the guy doing Tai Chi over there?
They'd be at the park and they would just be like, yeah, I don't.
Did you guys have a Tai Chi guy?
We did.
Everyone had a Tai Chi guy.
Is it Tai Chi or is it H?
We also want to be
Is it
careful
H?
that we're not offending anyone that may or may not practice Tai Chi, Taibo, or any Thai,
I'm not offending Tai Chi at all. I think it's awesome.
Kwando or anything. They might fuck us up.
Might. How hard would that be?
Everyone knew that one Tai Chi guy that was just like, now try to push me. You know what I mean? They would.
I love those videos on the internet.
Yeah.
Of guys being like, oh my,
They'll be like standing still. They'll just be like flat-footed. They're like, try to push me, and you push them and be like, see, I have completely centered my chi, and like I am immovable right now.
I love the videos of the guy who's like, clearly he's the guy, and then there's a people just sitting down and they're watching him, and he's like, it's just like this. Controlling you. Just get down. And he's like, he'll just be like, see, that's all you have to do. It's about energy. It's about balance. You just and just knocking some guy over, and they're all just like, yeah. And it's like, bro, how can you sit there and watch that and not laugh?
Yo, have you ever seen like the Steven Seagal, like him performing in like North Korea or Russia? Someone will come at him and he'll just like grab their wrist and be like, watch this.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
And like in slow-mo, I agree. Those are, it's like we're like sharks, where people like, you know how you ever seen people hypnotize sharks where they do that? Where they're just like, sharks are big puppies, watch this. And there's a great white and they like put their hand on its nose and flips it upside down and like scratches its belly and
Apparently
shit like that.
that's real.
Apparently it is real.
Yeah, but I don't.
I would love to see, I'm riding a wave right now, so
Okay.
do I quit while I'm ahead?
I don't know what you're saying.
For a Santagato Studios video,
Here we go.
we get someone like a Tai Chi master in here to do those moves on us. Because I also know someone.
I'd be so embarrassed.
I also know someone that was went to school for massage therapy, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, no, like there are parts of your body that if I touch, you'll like shit your pants."
dude.
I'm not kidding. This is what this person told me. I've not asked them to like go for it.
I'm open to that being real. Make me shit my pants. I would need to experience that. Like, you're telling me someone could just touch this thing and I would just fill my pants.
Fill your shitty pants.
That would be unbelievable.
And you've been wearing bigger, more looser pants now, so you could probably fill a lot of crap. A lot more crap.
Not only that, but I would argue that's cooler than like a card trick.
Well, yeah, because one is it's being done to your body.
Bro, Vegas, this is a great thing. Get like an ex-Navy SEAL and just have them be like, come up to the crowd. I need a volunteer, and just make them shit their pants. That would be so awesome. Can you imagine that?
I think it's possible, and I'll go one step probable.
If we had a guy in here who was like, if I touch a part of your neck, you will shit your pants. Are you letting him touch it?
Not me. No.
Really?
I don't need to.
What if I got you pants?
I don't care what you get me. It's not. First of all, there's no shower in here.
Okay, but all those questions are answered.
You can get me whatever you want. What it would do to my like confidence?
To shit your pants?
Yeah, brother. I don't think I'd come back from that.
Why? It's
An
traumatic.
adult man shitting his pants on the internet is
We don't have to post it. I'll just talk about it.
worse.
Would you let him make you shit your pants?
Sure, but he would have to teach me how to do it at least.
He can't.
No, good magician
but
never reveal
reveals his
their secrets. That's right.
Yeah, no.
I think that's the thing, because you love talking about how often you almost crap yourself.
No,
I
you talk
think-
about me doing that all the time.
Because offline you talk about it. You're
No, I
smart.
don't.
Yes, you do. How often does he talk about almost crapping his
Frank,
pants?
you're a manipulator, and you tell lies on the show, and you create narratives, and then people just believe them because you create narratives and you make it up in your
You
liar
know what?
gaslighter.
Get Topanga on my side. Topanga, you hear how he's talking about us?
Projecting.
You hear how he's talking about us?
Hooters. Oh, is that? Whoa.
Wow.
Is that Topanga now?
I believe she
Frank.
was at like a WWE event
Frank.
recently.
Look at that shirt. That's a Frank shirt.
Oh yeah,
there.
that's a Frank shirt, baby.
That looks like a sick shirt.
I'm sorry.
That's a sick shirt. I like that shirt.
That is.
That's the redhead? Wow, that doesn't look like how I remember at all.
I honestly don't even remember her from the show if I hadn't looked up this article.
Yeah, she was always with the brother and the roommate and then her. And it was like this weird love triangle, kind of.
Do we have to go back and watch all of Boy Meets World?
No,
Oh,
we don't. All right? We don't have to do that.
Honestly,
What episode stands out? When you think about Boy Meets World, what stands out?
ask me again. You tell your answer, and then I'm going to drink this water because there's something caught in my throat.
Got it. 2 answers. One, there was a Halloween episode that scared the shit out of me, and I remember seeing that specifically where the lights go off and the lights turn on,
Yes.
and the guy's got a pencil through his head,
Yep.
and he slides down the wall, and he goes, "I'll always remember he was this tall," and I was terrified.
Yeah, anytime like a show is like kid shows did a Halloween episode, that's when they were like, we're gonna scare the shit out of the kids that are watching this.
crazy.
I think Keenan and Kel did one that fucking petrified me as a child.
I was scared of everything.
I recently rewatched. Oh man, I tweeted about this, but I recently was like, it was up one morning and it was just Miles and I up, and I was like, yo, you want to like watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
In the morning?
In the morning, and he was like, yeah.
At night's too crazy.
Because
Too scary.
I loaded it up. I was just like, dude, this show, like as a kid, it scared the shit out of me. Like it was really terrifying. There was one episode in particular, Tale of the Ghastly Grinner. I've spoken about it. And I was like, yo, you want to watch it? He's like, yeah. I was like, it might scare you. He's like, I'm good, dude. I'm fine with it. I was like, let's put it on.
And a bitch like you, Kiki.
And we watched it. And boy, oh boy, did it make me look like a little baby, because it was not scary at all.
Really?
But come on, you could see why as a little kid I was terrified of this.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with that at all.
You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, you found this scary?
Damn.
Yeah, he hit me hard.
Then you gotta show him like Insidious or something.
Now, I was thinking next I'm going to have to show him something crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Show him two
Becca might be a little upset about that one.
What? Like something really? If you had to show someone, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
The Strangers.
Is that the one where they knock on the doors?
Yeah. Where it's just like, why us? It was like, you were home. Terrifying.
That's why?
That's what they say.
Well, that's why you're barricading all those doors.
Is
and
damn
shit.
right, baby.
Yeah, I don't like home invasions. I don't like that at all.
Who does?
I don't like haunted shit though. That's like I can get past that the strangers concept. Once you're getting into like haunting, like I don't know why.
See,
that
I'm the
gets me.
opposite. Things that are real freak me out way
Yeah, but
more
I
than
don't
things that are like
know.
supernatural.
Yeah, but like I agree, but I just feel differently about like haunting and like religious shit, because I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you were also raised more religious than I was, so like I can understand. Becca's like that though.
But that's not why. It's like there's accounts of exorcisms. Like there's people who do them.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is that? Like
Yeah.
what's going on with this person that
Yeah.
they think there's a demon?
Becca's like you in that regard. Like a sci-fi or like a horror movie about like just like a person that's scary. You're okay with. The moment it's like supernatural or like religious or like demonic, she's just like, I'm out.
I'll watch them. The only thing that gets me out of movies is jump scares. I hate them.
You've said this before. You do the whole like, who's texting me right now?
I do that all the time. Or I get something in my eye for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I love horror movies. Love them.
You like being scared?
I do. Well, I like it.
Like someone going like, hey! And you're like, oh!
One of my favorite TikToks is like that. It's like a compilation of people scaring other people. Like they're like, there's like this kid that like scares his grandmother, and he just like runs up to her and he's like, and she like fucking like freaks out.
I'm terrified of scaring old people. I feel like you could put
Yeah,
them down.
they're one step in.
Yeah, dude.
They're one foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when you scare someone, like that feeling in your chest, your heart has to like do something.
When
Shut off?
when I was a kid, my sister scared me once so bad that I started crying.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? I used
Yeah.
to cry all the time for stuff.
Yeah.
Not being scared, that was the least of it. I've cried for numerous reasons, dude.
I love a good scare.
90% of the time it was girls.
Yeah, we know that.
You cried about girls too.
What up, bitch? I did.
Remember when you cried?
Don't.
You cried on a piece of paper and you circled it and you're like, oh, there was a tear.
No, it wasn't a real cry.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, no, you just licked it.
Yeah. First time I remember crying for a girl was when I told the girl in second grade that I loved her. No, not loved her, liked her.
Uh-huh.
And it was the day after I watched the making of the video of Cisco Thong Song. Full circle.
Wait, what?
Full circle,
It was the
baby.
day after?
Yep, full circle.
That's how it how zoned in you were on Cisco that you remember the next day.
Yeah, yeah. It was a traumatic time.
Wait, what was that, second grade?
Yeah.
Same year you stopped talking to me because Kelsey said I was her friend.
Best friend, bitch. You know that
This girl, Kelsey, she gave me a thing on Valentine's Day. Like when you're a kid, like everyone gives stuff out to each other in class. She gave me this thing and Frankie was just standing next to me. Or I had like a bunch and I was just like going through and one of them said Kelsey. It's like, from your best friend, Kelsey. And then he went, what? And I looked at him. He looked at me like I stabbed him. And he was like, I thought I was your best friend.
Listen, we've
and I was like, you
established-
are. She wrote that. I didn't write that. And he was like,
Listen,
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks.
Oh, wait, it was about you being the best friend?
Yeah.
I thought it was about Kelsey. Like, he liked Kelsey as
listen.
No.
We've established that I am a dominant Leo, and one of my traits is that I am loyal. I'm ride or fucking die
That's
for my
not
people.
loyalty.
That is loyalty, bitch.
How is that loyal?
Because you were being disloyal.
I wasn't being disloyal.
Your best friend cheated on me. You best friend cheated.
She said I was her best friend.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean she's
Why would she
mine?
say that? Why would she assume that relationship is there?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Do you remember me and Kelsey being best friends?
I think
I did have a crush on her though. But
There
then she
you
moved
go.
away. She moved away
She
at
did
the
it to
end of the year.
herself. So she might have been. This might have been the basement yard with Kelsey and Joe, but it isn't now. I won, bitch.
Bro, do you remember? Do you remember when Kelsey moved away? It was could have.
I remember the next year.
It was basically she went to Japan, dude.
Yeah.
She moved 15 minutes.
And
out.
I remember the next year, at the end of the school year, she came back. Remember the last like 3 weeks of school in elementary school were just like toss-ups. No one gave a fuck what you did.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing today? We're watching a movie and eating Gushers from morning to afternoon.
It was an ice cream party at Miss Pogerman's class.
Yeah, and she like showed up and people like made a big deal of it. Like the
Dude.
teachers and everything were like, "We got a surprise," and it was the kid you haven't seen in a year, and everyone was just like,
You would think LeBron James.
"Yeah."
showed
Well, at
up.
the time, it wouldn't have been LeBron James. It would have been like Derek Jeter or Lisa Leslie,
Jason
like,
Kidd.
Yeah, Jason Kidd.
I don't know, but I remember she showed up and I was like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, it was like the last episode of like the season finale of Dawson's Creek, where it's just like things are gonna happen, and it's just like the ex walks in, and it's like, "What? But you're supposed to have died in a sailing crash."
In a sailing
And
crash.
that's what it was.
But yeah, but you probably weren't happy about that either.
No,
then.
bitch. I
You
mean,
were like,
I don't
"Yo,
remember.
Get out of here.
Nah.
I got rid of you.
Nah, I had won at that point in time. I had won. So she can come back as many times as she wants. She can come back right now. Get her on the episode.
I wonder what
It ain't
she's
gonna
doing.
fucking matter.
I wonder what she's doing.
I don't care.
Hope no one finds her, even though it's a very random
There's
name.
1,000 million.
Kelsey's in the world. But yeah.
Her last name was Kelsey. It was Travis.
Oh, I get it.
Kelsey, yeah. It wasn't Travis.
Should we end the episode on that incredibly?
Over the roaring laughter. We'll
All right, guys, we gotta get out of here now. That was unbelievable.
oh god, it's so funny.
Dude, you know what I would love to do?
No.
Go through our yearbook in 5th grade
And
just
just-
like our class and just like point people out and just remember stuff about them.
Let's do it. I mean, we're also we'd be invading people's privacy by doing that.
Just first names.
Okay. But that's just an us thing. Like we
Here's the
should
thing.
do that, me and you. Like I don't think people are gonna want to watch an hour of that.
I think they would love to hear about these stories.
I think only if we got to 35,000 patrons, they'd really.
I remember one time I pushed the mirror into a fence and he chased me.
Yeah, I remember we were trying to come up with cool nicknames for all our friends. So our friend Eric, we nicknamed him EXM.
What is that?
You were Joe Mudd. I was Fax 2. He needed one, so he became EXM.
I remember one morning we were walking to school and I was wearing a headband. Not relevant to the story.
Yeah.
But I was wearing
Completely superfluous.
I was wearing a gray headband. And you wrote facts into the concrete and I was too afraid to write my name in it.
Sometimes you live dangerously, and that was me.
See?
Sometimes you live dangerously. I remember we went.
I was Ben Savage.
I remember we went and we played SpongeBob Uno at your crush's Gillian's house, and we didn't know why it smelled so weird. Hindsight, reeked of weed.
Reeked of weed.
Her parents were big potheads.
They were like hippies, kind of.
Yeah, they were like hippies, and like
We played spoons.
we played spoons and we played SpongeBob Uno.
And they were like, why don't you guys have to be home? And I'm like, our parents do not give a shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to be home at 7 o'clock for dinner.
As they were saying that, they were like, "Why don't you guys have to be home?"
They were nice people, and they had a new apartment.
Yeah,
which
it
was
doesn't mean
cool.
the smoking weed doesn't mean they're bad people. Very,
Yeah.
very boomer of you, Joey. Wow.
No, I just didn't want anyone to think that we were doing that. Also, I went to middle school with
Yeah, they
her.
weren't rolling up joints in front of us, just so we're clear.
Yeah, that was not happening. But like, I remember I went to middle school with her, and her dad drove us home one time.
In a station wagon?
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
But I'm in the back seat, and then he starts going off about graffiti. And then I remember being like, I don't know, I think it's like pretty cool. It's like art.
Never saw her again, did
It
you?
was like,
Never.
I legit never got a ride home again. But I don't know if that was because of why.
Yeah.
We just stopped being, me and her stopped being friends.
He might have gotten like in trouble for like, rolling doobies or something.
Nah, he was just like, no, it's disrespectful to people's businesses. And I was just like, nah, I feel like bubble letters are sick.
You definitely love bubble letters.
So
Bubble
did
letter
you.
Joe. Bubble letter Joe.
You're the one who got in trouble. You always bring that up, but you forget that it was actually you.
I got in trouble for it, but no one got in trouble. No one got mad at Joe because he was bubble letter kid because he had cool bubble letters.
That's where we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
Folks.
Sorry for the
guys-
last 5 minutes.
We're just reminiscing.
That was just for us.
But we will get some beer towers in here, and it will get a little crazy. I think that we should definitely do that.
The Beer Tower Boys.
Get
The
on the
Beer
horn.
Tower Basement Boys bring
The basement yard beer tower
Bash.
Beer
Basement Boys Beer Tower Bash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, go follow the show at the Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. Go follow me at Joe Sanigal. Frank, when they find you.
Yeah.
And you guys, and that is all. We appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to go to thebasementyard.com/submit if you're coming to shows this year in the UK or in Ireland. Hit us up. Thebasementyard.com/submit. Submit. See you next time.